everyone, it's Tess from Tess Stitches. Please don't mind the mess behind me. It's been a long day, and if I have to clean up before I record, I don't know if recording will actually happen. But it's not going to be a long one, and you're probably not looking at the screen anyway, you're doing your own stitching. I am going to get straight into it because I am so tired and got to get ready for work next week. As usual, I only have one week to show. I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but I have a block of colour and I don't do well with blocks of colour, so I am sort of having to force myself to stitch it. I still absolutely love this project, but I'm ready to be done with 310, which hopefully will be done by the end of February. Don't know what's happening with my necklace. Looking at myself back to front is just confusing me. Aiming to have 310 done by February. It should be completely achievable. Still got, a week-ish? Maybe? Okay, maybe not. I'm aiming for it. It may not happen, but what are we looking? A week and a half, we should be good. Without further ado, because you don't want to hear me rambling, isn't it so pretty? I think I've done a fair bit since I last shown you. I can't remember, and again, if I had to go back and check, it wouldn't happen today, but oh, I'm loving it so much. So up the top here, it's completely complete. Oh, and as you can see here, I'm about halfway through working on the black this way. This little odd C is completely filled in. This middle bit here, it's going to mostly be filled in. I haven't looked at the chart yet to see how nasty the bottom pages are. I'm just trying to survive this middle bit. I know there are a lot of people that hate confetti and love blocks of colour. I'm not one of them. There's a reason most of my charts are max colour, so I avoid this, and it's making me really question some of my further choices in upcoming charts. I'll do them because I love them, but I'm not going to be able to work on them exclusively like I am with this. Haystack Sunset, part 1, it's getting there. It might be a finish this year. As you know, if you watched last video, I went to Mittagong today. It was just 4 of us. It was quite a small gathering. Still lovely. Michelle, Kerry, Debbie and myself. Amazing. Love you guys so much. I bought a couple of things for myself as well as for the giveaway, which I mentioned last week, which is still running till the end of February. And as we discovered a little bit ago, it's a week and a half. Sorry, I'm just taking off the price because I don't want you to know how much I spent on you, because you don't need to know. I'll go through my purchases first, and then I'll finish up with what I'm giving away. Did I showed you the needles. I don't need to show you the needles. Disorganized, but it wouldn't be me if it wasn't. Okay, I bought my first long dog sampler. St. Flovia, I think it's how you pronounce it. I'm not into stitching alphabets. It's not an interest to me, but I saw this and for the most part absolutely love. But I am going to cut out this band. I'm probably going to cut out the peacocks. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't like that many of them, and obviously cut out this alphabet block as well. So I've got my first long dog sampler. I've got another one that I want to buy that's probably going to happen, but like this one, I saw it and I'm like, yeah, I would stitch that, and it was half price, so what are you going to do? Didn't buy any floss for it because it's fully sealed, didn't have the floss information, and I didn't want to buy either too much or too little, especially with the specialty floss I was looking at. But we go to Mittagong all the time, and my LNS carries what I'm thinking about. So my first long dog, no idea when I'll start it because haystack, but I have it, and I am quite excited. Oh, I was already prepared with the needles. Anyway, next up, I took this, already owned it, bought it with the massive Lizzie Kate order when they announced their retirement, but I've kitted it up, mostly. I actually don't know if I'm going to do all of the little motifs. I'm seriously considering reworking it with the spacing and just doing the words and maybe this border to separate it. But what I bought for that, Black Ada. I know it's stitched on a lighter colour, but I think it would look awesome on Black Ada with this thread from Cottage Garden. So I'm super excited. It's showing up pretty true to colour. The green's maybe a little lighter than it's showing. Yeah, I think that will be really pretty, and I'm probably going to pair it with a tealy green for this little bit. Again, it's not that I don't like the motifs, I don't like the randomness of them. I think that's what it is. I don't like that they're just dispersed randomly. But again, it's going to be a while. Now, the exciting bit. I hope you guys love this. I'm considering buying another one for myself, but I was sensible. John James Petites, showed them last week, absolutely love them. Then I am giving 2 Cottage Garden threads, Delburn and Waratah. The colours, they're not super showing. This is sort of a nice purple. You knew I was going to be purple with a little bit of brown variegation through it, and this has got sort of bluey purpley with the maroon, and I think they look okay together. Of course, you don't have to stitch them together. You don't have to stitch them on the project that I'm giving, but this is what I thought. And then drawn thread, treasured tools. I can actually open this one so there's no glare. Here we go. The drawn thread, treasured tools, needle pocket and scissor envelope. So what I was thinking, and again, if you win it, it's completely yours. I initially got the Delburn for the words because I just think it's cute, and then the Waratah just because I thought it went well with the Delburn and can be used. So this is what's up for grabs. I hope that it's of some interest and no one's disappointed if they win this, and this. I was going to pick the fabric, but I'm so particular with my counts, and I have to imagine that some of you are as well, and I think this is alright as a prize. Yeah, so my instructions are on the last video. I want you to enter on that one. I will link it below. I don't want to... No, you know what? Enter on any of them. So that you can enter on this one as well, rather than having to go back. I will number them and do a random org. let me know how long you've been stitching, because it's my anniversary party. I love it. I should have got one for myself. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thanks, guys, for all of your support. Love you so much, and I will see you again next week. Fingers crossed, aiming for a colour finish, because the next colour is another purple, so I am keen to get to that. And we all know what colour my favourite colour is. And on that note, I'm going to let you go. See you guys.